investing.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. If you're confused about the stock market, get unconfused. Go to my site, philsgang.com, and listen to my radio show every weekday at 3 Eastern. What is the market going to do? We know exactly what the market's going to do.
Phil's got the answers at philsgang.com.
There's no need for you to be losing money.
Check it out, philsgang.com. When the stock market is up one day and down the next, you need experienced advice from a pro.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I know you're sitting there watching the stock market. You're going, what? Is this nuts? Market goes up 700 points. Next day goes up 800 points. Then the market goes back down. Then it goes back up. What that is volatility.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently?
But you got to anticipate what's going to happen with the market. And that's what we give you. Information so you can anticipate in advance what the market's going to do, so you know what stocks to buy, you know what stocks to short. It's all about having good information and anticipation. You got to anticipate. The one thing you can't do is rely on your brokers. Listen.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
What are you, nuts? Partners or shareholders? You're not included.
Check out the free 10-day trial and follow Phil to investing success. Learn more at philsgang.com. philsgang.com. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
After our November meeting, we noted that we anticipated that ongoing rate increases will be appropriate in order to attain a policy stance that is sufficiently restrictive to move inflation down to 2% over time. Monetary policy affects the economy and inflation with uncertain lags, and the full effects of our rapid tightening so far are yet to be felt. Thus, it makes sense to moderate the pace of our rate increases as we approach the level of restraint that will be sufficient to bring inflation down.
Wrong.
Wrong. This guy is unbelievable. Welcome to Phil's Gang. It's incredible. And I shouldn't say that because the Federal Reserve never, all the years I've been in business in this market, never do things well. They just don't. They're always wrong. I've said many times, they're wrong because they have the wrong people at their job. You got these educators. You got these bureaucrats. You got these professors who outside of a classroom can't make it. I mean, the problem is we got really people who are dopes. I was watching Yellen. She was all excited today. She's putting her name on a dollar bill. Why should she have that honor? She's a dope. She screwed everything up. And I keep hearing people say, well, the bottom's in. And then Powell going, well, we don't have to raise rates anymore. What are you, nuts? People have no idea what's coming in 2023. I mean, Powell was shocked today to learn that the people who provide Publix, a supermarket here in Sarasota, vegetables, are asking Publix to pay them more money for those vegetables. First of all, their fertilizer's going up. And I wonder why. Well, we have a problem with demand and supply. Oh, that's fixed too. 152 ships still sitting off the docks in Long Beach and Tampa, and they can't bring the fertilizer in. So today, Powell is all surprised that there's inflation between the producers and the retail stores, the manufacturers and the retail stores. Look at materials. They can't get materials to the dock. And even if they get the materials to the dock, they still can't ship them. They don't have enough truck drivers. Can you imagine Budapest, Budabug, whatever the hell his name is? Can you imagine it's almost 2 years and he can't solve a problem with truck drivers? I'll solve that problem in 4 weeks. I'll have more truck drivers than there's trucks. See, but that's the difference between being an entrepreneur. That's the difference between experiencing these things, getting into jams, getting out of jams, making jams you got to get out of. When you're an educator, just like the other day, the guy from Wharton, oh my God, Jeremy Siegel. Listen to this guy. He's supposed to be the genius. He teaches at Wharton Business, right? Well, if he's so smart, why hasn't he built a company the size of Apple?
I am not changing my view that, inflation is basically over. This is catch-up wages, and...
What an idiot. How can it be over when we saw today inflation's going up because the people who produce the stuff, the manufacturers, are asking the retail stores for more money? And this guy's telling you, oh, it's over. No, it's not. Just like the market. Oh, the bottom's in. The bottom? I've been in this market for over 50 years, and I can tell you the bottom's not in. But I can tell you this, too. I wasn't around on May 17th, 1792, when the market opened 230 years ago. But I can tell you one thing that stayed true. Never have we hit a bottom. Never have we had a bottom in the stock market with an inverted yield curve in 230 years. It's never happened. Now we got an inverted yield curve. Oh, don't worry about it. It's okay. We hit the bottom. When we rallied off the October bottom, that is what they call a short covering rally. That's called a hope rally. So let me tell you one of the biggest problems we have before I tell you why we don't have a bottom. One of the problems that's amazing is the average person, retail person who invests in stocks, he's about 42 years old, because you really don't have enough money until you reach, that age where you got enough money left over, disposable income, after you pay all your bills and taxes. You got enough money. And I'm not saying there's not young kids go out there and they use what they call scared money. They never make any money when you use the scared money. I'm talking about you have a nice net worth. You have your house paid for. You have, so you're not risking anything. These people who are 42 years old, they never went through 2008. They were 29, 30? They never seen a situation like this. They never experienced. All they know is when the market opened in 2009, the market would keep going up. All they know is they never lost money because the market kept going up. Apple went up, I think it was 2,000%. 5,700%. 5,700%. See, they don't understand that markets don't work like that. See, they're sitting around thinking, the market's got to go up. Because all they see is Apple going up 5,700%. They saw Microsoft going up, 2,800%, 2,200%. But see, that's their experience. That's what they've seen. So they think that's normal. And they've never had to learn how to sell a stock short, because every time a stock went down, whether it was Bernanke, Yellen, or Powell, they would turn around and drop rates. They print up treasuries, get them all printed up, and run over there and buy treasuries and get the first. They took the short-term rates, the Fed short-term rates. They dropped them down to near zero, And when that wasn't enough, they turned around and said, let's go buy treasuries and we'll get those yields to come down. And we had this big, huge rally. And these kids looking at it today thinking, oh, this is normal. No, it's not. You don't have a rally or a bottom in the market when Fed treasury sales or security sales are draining bank reserves. That's right. But you don't hear anybody tell you that on the fake business news network. Do you hear anybody tell you that on CNBC? Or when the Fed no longer is backstopping the treasury market? Did you know that? No, you didn't hear that on CNBC or Fox Business or Bloomberg's. What are you, nuts? There's no bottom. There's no bottom when bank capital or bank liquidity rules are forcing the banks to take more of their liquidity and put aside for bad loans. I told you this yesterday. Because they're doing that, they don't have enough liquidity to go out and buy treasuries to put on their balance sheet. And that's so important to a bank because that balance sheet with treasuries on it identifies their good credit, so another bank should loan them money overnight when they're short money. They haven't been able to do that. You're telling me that the market should go up? What are you, nuts?
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Are you a stock market investor without all the information?
What are you, nuts? Market's going up, market's going down. We're getting all this bad information.
How do you invest intelligently? Phil Grandy can show you.
If you want real information and you really want to know what the market's going to do and you want the truth, go to my site, philsgang.com, and also listen to me on my radio show every weekday at 3 o'clock Eastern.
Phil's got the answers at philsgang.com.
That's philsgang.com, where you get the truth and you get the information you need about the market.
When the stock market is up one day and down the next, you need experienced advice from a pro.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I know you're sitting there watching the stock market. You're going, what? Is this nuts? Market goes up 700 points. Next day goes up 800 points. Then the market goes back down. Then it goes back up. What that is volatility.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently?
But you got to anticipate what's going to happen with the market. And that's what we give you. Information so you can anticipate in advance what the market's going to do, so you know what stocks to buy, you know what stocks to short. It's all about having good information and anticipation. You got to anticipate. The one thing you can't do is rely on your brokers. Listen.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
What are you, nuts? Partners or shareholders? You're not included.
Check out the free 10-day trial and follow Phil to investing success. Learn more at philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Are you a stock market investor without all the information?
What are you, nuts? Market's going up, market's going down. We're getting all this bad information.
How do you invest intelligently? Phil Grandy can show you.
If you want real information and you really want to know what the market's going to do and you want the truth, go to my site, philsgang.com, and also listen to me on my radio show every weekday at 3 o'clock Eastern.
Phil's got the answers at philsgang.com.
That's philsgang.com, where you get the truth and you get the information you need about the market. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. You know, over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. You know, I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com.
Merry Christmas from Phil Grandy and everyone at Phil's Gang. This Christmas, give yourself the gift of knowledge. Join Phil's Gang and navigate the market with confidence. Here's Phil Grandy.
And thank you for listening to our show. My name is Steve Celeste. I'm the Director of Education for philsgang.com and the Phil's Gang Radio Show. And I just want to take this time to tell you how to join the 10-day free trial. It's as simple as going to www.philsgang.com. On the top of the site, click Get Started. On the next page, click on the big red banner for the Working Investor Plan. And that's all you have to do. And also during this time, during this holiday season, I invite you to go to our gift shop on the front of our site, where you can order gift certificates for your family as well, for your friends, for your employees. Spread the knowledge. That is the best gift you can give anybody. Also, the webinar that Phil and I did on how to get through this market crisis is also available on the gift shop. So you could share that as well as a holiday gift. I appreciate you again for listening, and back to you, Phil.
All right, thank you, Steve. You know, talking about the one problem we have is the average investor, let's say he's, 38 to 45, he hasn't experienced a real big down market like we did in 2008. He hasn't experienced that because every market that has gone down since, take the 2018 crash, 16-week crash, 22% drop, boom, after 16 weeks, rallied up 54%. Or how about the 2020 5 weeks, market dropped 31% in 5 weeks, rallied up 133%. We're in our 47th week and in October, and the market starts to rally. Oh, this is the bottom. Wait a minute. 47 weeks against 16 weeks, against 5 weeks? What's the difference? Why is it to take 47 weeks before it rallied? But it's not rallying. See, that's what they don't understand. It's not rallying. See, what caused the rally to go up after 16 weeks in 2018 and 5 weeks after 2020 compared to our 47 weeks? QE. QE. Zero interest. We don't have that anymore. So that's why we're only up right now, since October, up 11%. And it's only a short covering rally. It's short covering, that's all. There's no buyers because there's no QE. And don't tell me it's a bottom. There's no bottom when the economy's not growing. Our earnings suck. They're really bad. Or when there's a lack of liquidity, which we have a terrible lack of liquidity. There's no bottom. When the China's market is in big trouble, it's falling off the cliff. And I've been right so far. What did I say to you in January 16, 2018? That day I said, mark it down. This is going to be the beginning of the crash. It's going to take time, but it's going to happen. And then we got the first crash. Guess what? The end of January 2018. So, December 2018. So there's no bottom when you have a supply and demand problem, which is inflationary. No bottom when the global debt is think about this. The global debt is $300 trillion, and you've got these people that are sitting there waiting for the market to go up because all they're used to is stocks going up 2,800% or 5,400%. Talk about Apple and Microsoft because we had zero rates. And the Treasury, the Fed would keep on making sure the rates would be at zero and that the companies would go buy their own stock and push the stock up. And the stock didn't have to have any profits, no growth, no earnings. And now they're sitting there waiting for magic for it to go up, and it's not going up. They go, what's going on? It's not going up. The bottom's in. What are you, nuts? Do you understand? It's amazing. Think about it. $300 trillion. That's insane. The global debt. But you want to know what's more insane? Do you know the money that we printed and spent from 2008 to 2022? It's $300 trillion. That's right. Our debt to our economic growth is 107%. But do you think the people in the stock market, where Apple went up 4,000% or whatever it was, you think they're sitting there and 5,700%? Apple goes up 57%, and they think it's supposed to do that all the time. They're looking like Sherman there, getting ready to go into Atlanta. He's just looking around. He doesn't know what the hell to do. Powell certainly doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do. We spent $10 trillion on stimulus in the first 2 months. Everybody talks about the national debt. What are you, nuts? How about the $125 trillion we spent to make the market go up 1,200%, the NASDAQ? How about the $135 trillion we printed to make to take care of the U.S. bank bailout? How about the $22 trillion we spent to bail out 3 foreign banks? Japan, Germany, and there was one in the UK. Why are we bailing them out? Why do we print $22 trillion to bail out UK banks, Japan's bank? What are we crazy? $4 trillion to push the market up again. Then we had the COVID rescue plan, $1.9 trillion, $750 billion for the Inflation Reduction Act. I could go on all day. I'm not going to. I bet you're glad. I don't blame you. But that's $300 trillion. And you wonder why the market's not going up? Because there's no stimulus. There's no zero rates. There's no zero rates. The Fed short-term rate is near 4%? Not 4%. The reason why Apple and Microsoft and all those stocks went up 4,000% or whatever the hell they went is because rates were at zero. Not the short-term Fed rate was at zero. Now it's at 4. It's going to hit 5. Oh, and again, to get the stocks to go up even more, not only did they bring that Fed rate down to 0 from 5, they decided, hey, let's go print money and buy treasuries, and we'll bring the long-term rate down too. Let's bring everybody can buy a house. And everybody's sitting around going, is this the bottom? Why isn't it going up? Why isn't it going up? Unbelievable. That's why you got to learn how to short the market. We'll talk about that when we get back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. When the stock market is volatile, how do you invest intelligently?
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. There's no need for you to be panicking in a market that goes up 800 points one day, 700 points, then it goes down again. All you need is good advice, need good direction. You don't get that from your CNBC and the Fox Business and all these crazy shows. You don't. Here's what you get from them. Thank you, Jim Cramer. But this is something this really bugs me. Listen to this.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
What? Their responsibility is to their partners and shareholders and not to you? Check my site out, philsgang.com.
When the stock market is up one day and down the next, you need the experience of Phil Grandy at philsgang.com.
What a difference it makes in your financial life. philsgang.com. It works. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. You're not alone. 80% of those in the stock market, just like you, lose money. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Why do they lose? Because they don't know how to short stocks in down market. That will change once you use my patent Pro 2 color-coded chart. It works. The technology works. And it not only gives you an edge on the upside, but Pro 2 will put a smile on your face on the downside. That's right. Check it out. Free 10-day trial at philsgang.com.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
What, are you nuts? If the stock market can make you so rich, especially Apple and Microsoft and Google and Amazon and the rest, why are so many Americans poor? If the 401k promises you a retirement, then why is it we are in a retirement crisis? Here's the answer. Because 85% of you get out of the market too late. I fixed that with my color-coded chart, which tells you when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out. That's right, when to run like hell. Check it out. You get a free membership and the free color-coded chart for 10 days. Check it out, philsgang.com.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
happy holidays from Phil Grandy and everyone here at Phil's Gang. Now, get ready to take investing to the next level. Here's Phil Grandy.
If you're looking at the broad market itself, I don't think bankruptcies are going to be a big issue.
My detector test determined that was a lie.
That's right. Chapter 11. Chapter 11. Bankruptcies are up 81%. That's right, 81% from July. From July. 81%. Not a problem, though. Isn't it unbelievable how you don't get the truth? I mean, remember what their job is. Their job is to make you feel good. They want you to go buy stuff because you don't buy. They don't get the advertisers. They have to pay for their own airtime. You know, I was telling my members today, you know, the biggest problem about investing, as I said, is because they made it so easy with QE. There's no way you couldn't make money in the market from 2009 to November 2022, especially in tech stocks. No way. I mean, everybody was making money. Didn't have to have any knowledge. No knowledge at all. Most people don't understand. If you're going to be an investor in the market, you better understand the bond market. Because the bond market tells you whether you buy a stock or you don't buy a stock. Will you buy a stock or sell a stock short? The bond market is so important. Because when people are dumping bonds, you got yields are going up, interest rates are going up. That means you better be buying stocks that enjoy high rates. Now, people don't know that. They're always going to be jumping into Apple. They always buy Apple, Microsoft. Every day people buy Apple and Microsoft, but they have no idea when they're buying it. They don't know how the bond market works. They don't anybody tell them. You think your broker's going to tell you? Come on, give me a break. So you had these people were getting killed with buying on a dip, buying a dip, buying a dip. And here you go. You got again, the bond market. People are dumping bonds, yields going up, and people are jumping into Apple, Microsoft, and Google, buying their dip, and they lost money. But they're always going to listen to anybody on TV, because when you look at somebody on TV, you think, hey, he's smart. He wouldn't be on TV if he was a dope. No, I think they hang a sign outside the TV studios, looking for dopes only. Looking for dopes only. Unbelievable. You know what the big lie is? The big lie is that the Fed balance sheet, what they're saying is they're going to now, remember in June or in March of this year, they made the announcement, no more QE. No more QE. In other words, we're not going to do zero rates anymore. No longer, can you have free money, your corporations. That's over. The ride's over. And the reason why we're doing that is because we want to reduce our balance sheet down. We got all these treasuries. They had $850 billion in treasuries in 2008. And they bought these treasuries, they kept buying them, and they got up to almost $9 trillion. They went from $850 billion in treasuries on their balance sheet to $9 trillion. Imagine, that's quite a shopping spree, isn't it? So why would they go and buy treasuries, $9 trillion worth, 850 to $9 trillion? Well, that's how Apple went up. What is it? 2,100%. That's how, Apple went up 5,700. That's how Microsoft went up 2,100%. That's how Google went up 2,200%. That's how they went up. They didn't go because they're on earnings. Isn't that amazing? Now people, they're looking and they're going, gee, I'm going to buy these tech stocks again. We're going to get rich. No, you're not. It's over. We got a big problem with these tech stocks. I'm telling you. Where do we get into? Where do you see? Remember, I told you that in January 16, 2018, I said, guess what? Market stay down. The stock market is going to crash because of the tech stocks, the big FANG stocks. They're going to go first. Which ones went first? That's right. And also China. China. And nobody's talking about China. China is in deep trouble. The stock market is falling off a cliff. Wait till that breaks in January and February and March. But I can tell you this. If you know about the bond market, you can make money no matter what the market's doing. And it's not complicated. If I can do it, anybody can do it. It's not complicated. You put the little chart up, the symbol's TLT, and if it's going up, if the bond market's going up, that means then yields are going to go down. Then if yields are going to go down, then I'm going to start shorting JP Morgan. I'm going to start shorting the brokerages. I'm going to start shorting the insurance companies. I'm going to start shorting Walmart, Home Depot, all the box stores if yields are going down. Now, if they turn around and yields are going up, if all of a sudden they start buying the bond market like they're doing now to try to get this rally going for Christmas, buying the bond market, and all of a sudden yields are dropping. We went from 411 basis points down to today we're at 357 basis points. Well, when that happens, when the yields are going down like that, and they're falling, then you want to short Schwab. You want to short JP Morgan. You want to short Rio and the materials. You want to short the travel stocks. But when yields are going up, when people are dumping their bonds, you want to buy the travel. See, it's not hard, is it? If yields are going up, it's easy. Anybody can. You could. They should teach this in the third grade. Anybody. I mean, it's easy. If I can do it, it's a simple chart. You put it up on your, and of course I got the best charts because they're color coded. Nobody else has those charts. They shouldn't because it's patent. My color coded chart. I'm gonna put up TLT right now. It's like watching paint dry for you. I know because you can't see it, or maybe you can if you're watching me. They can see me, right? Oh, if you're on YouTube, that's right. If you're on YouTube or Rumble, remember I have a podcast now every day on YouTube, Rumble, Apple, Facebook, SoundCloud. I don't even know what the hell they are. But anyways, they told me to say that. All right, so we got TLT. There we go, TLT. That's what you want to look at, TLT. So I'm going to bring it back, okay, bring it back for 3 months here. Here we go, TLT. All right, so I'm watching TLT. Now, TLT, remember what that is. That's your treasury. Oh, no, wait a minute. My TLT. What's going on here, Willie? Here we go. Okay, TLT, all right. That is the 20-year treasury. Now, you see how when it was red going down, that means people are dumping their bonds. When people are dumping their bonds, what happens to the yields? Yields go up. Now, that's not hard, is it? Bonds go down, yields go up. Now, when yields go up, what am I going to buy? Now, I'm going to buy the banks. I'm going to buy the banks when yields go up. What about insurance? No, I'm going to short the insurance ones, the insurance companies. What about the box stores? Well, if the box stores the yields are going up on the box stores, then that's okay. I'll buy Walmart. See, that's all you got to know. It's not hard. But 99.999% of the people, retail customers who buy stocks, have no idea about that. Instead, they're going to rely on somebody on TV. Isn't that crazy? Join my gang for 10 days. It's free, for heaven's sakes.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, I've been doing this business of trading over 55 years. God, they make it so complicated. It doesn't have to be. The best way to learn is to follow me, my actual investments. That's right. When I buy a stock, you follow me. Do exactly what I do. That's the best way to learn.
Check out the free 10-day trial. Learn more at philsgang.com.
Be my co-pilot at philsgang.com. Do what I do.
That's philsgang.com.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
When the stock market is up one day and down the next, you need experienced advice from a pro.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I know you're sitting there watching the stock market. You're going, what? Is this nuts? Market goes up 700 points. Next day it goes up 800 points. Then the market goes back down. Then it goes back up. What that is volatility.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently?
But you got to anticipate what's going to happen with the market. And that's what we give you. Information so you can anticipate in advance what the market's going to do, so you know what stocks to buy, you know what stocks to short. It's all about having good information and anticipation. You got to anticipate. The one thing you can't do is rely on your brokers. Listen.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
What are you, nuts? Partners and shareholders? You're not included.
Check out the free 10-day trial and follow Phil to investing success. Learn more at philsgang.com. philsgang.com.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. It's the Christmas season, and Jolly Phil Grandy will be back in just moments with the holiday gift of teaching you how to be a successful trader on Phil's Gang.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Remember, you, for my listeners in the Tampa, St. Pete area, Florida, you can now listen to me on 93.7 FM, The Answer. It's a nice 50,000 watt station, big station, 93.7, so don't forget that. Also, don't forget my podcast on YouTube, Rumble, Apple, Facebook, SoundCloud. And don't forget, every morning, what I do during this so-called crisis, which I don't know why it's a crisis, I think it's a great opportunity, especially if you know how to short stocks. Every morning I do about an 8-minute segment, and it's free. So for those people who wake up in the morning and say, I wonder what the market's going to do today, or I wonder what the market's going to do in the future, go to my YouTube channel, because I tell you exactly what's going to happen. You're going to get the truth. You're going to get the truth. So, if you want to know what the market's doing, that's what you do. You're going to get you don't get the truth on TV. Listen to this. This is Steve Leisman. Boy, he's a dope. First, listen to this the other day. He was talking about how Amazon, as we all know, all the big tech companies like Amazon, Google, they're laying off people left and right. And so he was mad that somebody brought it up at CNBC. Listen.
We just be a little careful about one company's anecdote being overall evidence.
Well, I mean, Steve, this is Amazon, right? Right? This is not, mom and pop
Didn't
shop.
they just... So and he got angry. He got really angry. And remember, this is the same guy who said this.
People are feeling flush in their accounts, spending more than our income coming in.
And he was saying how good that was. Now listen to the other day. He says this.
What does the Fed take out of this? I've got to guess that ex-food and energy number up 0.4% is going to be something that causes a little bit of concern.
Yeah, but you know what, Becky? I think this may be a better number than it looks like on first glance. Just be a little careful about one company's
What does the Fed take out of this? I've got
Yeah. God, a bunch of garbage. Yeah, hey, this could be a little better. And then this one guy says you got to go underneath your desk to find good stocks. Where's that one? There, you got to go underneath your desk.
Is this market better under the surface than we're giving it credit for right here and now?
Well, certainly the average stock is much better under the
under the surface. Let me look under my desk, see if I got a stock down here. What are you, nuts? This is getting crazy. All you need to do is say, okay, you wake up in the morning, my members, they look, the first thing, the bond market. Bond market's going up, yield's going down. That means the market's going to go up. So if yield's going down, I'm going to buy stocks that do well with yields going down. I know exactly which ones they are. We have them in a category. And if those yields are going down, we're going to buy tech stocks. Next day we wake up, we look at the bond market. Oh, it's selling off. Yields are selling off. Yields are going up. So we're going to short the tech market. The day before, when yields were going down, right? When yields were going down, we bought tech. Yields are going up, we sell tech. And you can do that whatever you can do it like your travel stocks. If you're into travel stocks, all you want to make sure is your yield, okay, that your yield is going up. Interest rates are going up. See, because when interest rates go up, that means the economy's doing well. So you just make sure before you buy Disney, if you got stock in Disney, you look at your bond market. Bond market's going down, yields going up. That's good for even industrial stocks like Caterpillar. That's one of your 5 or 6 stocks, then you know Caterpillar. Does it always work? No, of course not, because they screwed it all up in 2008. But it's pretty close. But if you have the Pro 2 color-coded chart, that's your safety net. Because all of a sudden, if you decide, you know what, the yield's going up, so I'm going to turn around and short the tech stock. Your tech stock should be the color-coded chart, and it's only going to take you one day to learn the bond market. It's not that hard. So you'll know what stocks to buy when yields are up or down. And all of a sudden, you're buying a stock that's supposed to do well because yields are going up, but all of a sudden, the stock's not doing well. Well, the chart will tell you. The chart will turn colors until you go the other way. It's like having your private coach with you. We should be selling millions of these. We should be bigger than Apple. We should be bigger than Apple and Microsoft and Google combined. We should be selling so many of these. But we don't. Because you know what people want to listen to? This is what people want to listen to right here. They all they want to listen to this guy. Well, I can't get him because my... Well, it'd be nice if it was working, but it's not working. We lost the connection. There we go. All right. So we'll try it again. So I don't know if we can even do it.
I am not changing my view that, inflation is basically over.
Yeah, it's over, yeah. And he should know. He teaches at Wharton. This guy would know. But wouldn't you rather trust my chart? If you know what the bond market's doing, and you're going to know what the yield is going to do because of the bond market, so you should know what stock to buy or sell short, wouldn't you rather trust that than him? Or Steve Leisman, who tells you, hey, it's a good thing. People are spending more than they're taking in. It's all crazy. You should never be in a position to worry whether the market's going up or down. And here's the big problem. When the market's going down in this big, steep downtrend, we're getting these rallies. Like the one in October here, getting these rallies. But people don't, no one's going to be truthful with you and tell you, look, that's a short covering rally. Now, we bought bank stocks in this short covering rally, but we know we're not going to buy and hold, for God's sakes. What are you, nuts? Buy and hold? So we're up about 15, 20% in our bank stocks. And guess what? We took our profits. Now they're coming back down. Of course they're going to come back down because it was only a short covering rally, because because the whole market's in a big downtrend. So now it's coming. So now we're going to short. But see, everybody else is going to sit there and buy and hold. Buy and hold. You're always told, buy and hold. When you're at the hospital, what's the first thing to do when you pop out when you're a little baby? The first thing they do, they go, Gucci, Gucci, Goo, Gucci, buy and hold, Gucci, Gucci, Goo, buy and hold. Then they got a little rattler right there on the rattler. The rattler goes, hey, buy and hold, buy and hold. They start getting in your brain. Buy and hold is so stupid. See, money managers love it. It's their favorite tool because they don't need any skills. They don't have to put any effort into you. Don't even need intelligence. And that's a good way to ignore you by just say, oh yeah, just buy and hold, you'll be fine, you'll be fine. Do you know, if I was going to teach stockbrokers, I would just do a class on every day how to hold someone's hand. How to hold their hand. How to make them feel good. That's all you got to do. They're not there to make you money. They're there to make you feel good. Make you feel good. Crazy. Unbelievable. So look, the stock market is the best place in the world. And let me tell you what's going to happen. I haven't been wrong yet. We're being lied to by Powell. Powell, the reason that he is selling off $95 billion a month, and he's having trouble selling off the $95 billion a month. He's missing it every month. The reason why he's selling it, not what he's saying. He's saying, "Oh, well, I'm selling off the treasuries got on our balance sheet so we can fight this inflation. I'm raising rates so we can fight this." No, he's a liar. You know what he's doing? He's trying to make room for next year, 2023, January, February, March, when the market collapses. He's trying to make room. He knows this thing is not over. He knows inflation is going to go through the roof. We haven't even had the layoffs yet. So he's reducing his balance sheet. He's letting all these treasuries that are expiring, he lets them roll over so there's more room so that next 8 weeks, whatever it is, he can buy more treasuries to push the market up. Hey, join my gang. Have a safe week at philsgang.com.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me.